Hey, it's John Kitchen Hack Across America, day 12, May 12th, obviously, and this is going to be a little bit longer video because some of you guys have asked about the equipment, the gear that goes on the bike, and I figured since I'm packing up here to leave from, oh my gosh, such a crazy ride tonight. I'm going from Mississauga, Canada, Ontario, to Toronto. And you Ontarioites, what is it, Jen?
Ontarians.
Ontarians know just how crazy that is going to be up the Gardner. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get right into it. A piece of luggage that is super important to me is the tank bag. And what's so cool about this is that it converts into a backpack, right? With these stylish little straps here. And they just unclip like so. And then they just kind of stuff into this little neoprene protective case thing that will hopefully keep it from, scratching the paint job. And it's got these wings here. Now there are rare earth magnets inside of here. You see that they cling to each other, and that just sits right up here on the case and holds on like that. You can see I also have inside a water bladder thing, one of those, I forget what they're called.
Camel packs.
Camel packs, right? Keep me hydrated, very important on the bike, as well as a glossy, clear plastic thing here where I can put an old school map if I were to do it that way. Of course, a little bit more new school. And on the inside, I've put in dividers for my gear here. It's kind of turned into a camera bag. So we've got shotgun microphone, HD video camera, digital still camera, rubber ducky, of course, and hand sanitizer. That's kind of important too. So, moving on to the next piece of gear. Oh, right, the oh shit strap, and I just connect the oh shit strap for the just in case. Alright, so that just holds on to the handlebars. Now, the next piece of gear is this, and this has so far been a royal pain in the ass. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is my Pelican 1490 case. On the inside, you will find my beautiful laptop here, as well as wireless accessories, portable monitors, hard drives, all sorts of stuff. All the gear that I need to produce the show. And these even lock, which is nice. And this just kind of sits on the bike just like this. And we're going to go ahead and strap everything down. I've neatly organized all of the straps that go into making this all happen. And it's really just a cluster of bungee cords. Okay? So that's the first one and the second one. Okay, so once this is down, I can go ahead and start loading the rest, and I kind of like to arrange where they're going. Alright, next piece of gear is this, and I could do an entire segment alone on this bag, but this is basically a dry bag that kayakers use to keep their gear dry. Inside of it is a tent, a sleeping mat, a 30-degree sleeping bag, cooking gear, you name it. It's everything that I need to go camping. It's quite important. And it just kind of sits on the back here. I like to find where the tent poles are so I don't crush them. And I don't have a luggage rack, unfortunately. The mod for the luggage, the accessory from Honda line is kind of a pain. It has a sissy bar. I don't want a sissy bar. So that goes on there, and you'll see what I'm doing here with these bungees is they actually connect here to this Pelican case. And this little hole right here is not OEM. I had to go ahead and drill that hole myself. But now, this is sturdy, that's sturdy, none of that's going anywhere. Back to the Pelican case. This was kind of a big deal, and I'll look up a photo of it just riding up. What this likes to do is inch forward, and here I'm sitting here, it's literally a pain in the ass until this is just one of these little neck pillow dealies for when you're on the plane, right? It's been modded with a little bit of Velcro sewn on, and we have the other part of the Velcro here, and I just attach that, and oh, let me tell you, that right there is so much more comfortable than without it. So, that's nice. Tripod, of course. Big ass lock, so my bike don't get stolen. And then we toss on this bag, which is mainly laundry and different layers and stuff. So you see I got the riding pants, and those have layers, and then the jacket has 3 layers, so, this expands and contracts depending on how much I'm wearing. So before that goes on, one of the more important accessories to the bike trip is little Hack 5 monkey. He sits on the back here and waves to the passers-by. And yeah, he's a cute little fella that just likes to tag along for the ride. He's hanging out. I could do an entire other video on why he's important, and we will sometime. But let's go ahead and strap him down. So, from these straps in the front, this strap here, kind of do a little seatbelt action. Come here. There we go. Let's get your arm. All right. That's one, and now the other. And there we go.
Nice, like a racing seatbelt.
It is, and he quite enjoys it. He likes to wave at the other cars. Sometimes, you know, the cute college girls riding by, they like to, you know, ride by and wave too, and it makes the trip a lot more enjoyable, let me tell you. Now, the last and most important piece of luggage are the saddlebags. Now, these are Cortex Sport saddlebags, and the way that I fit them is such that I got clothing and stuff on this side. That would be the left side. But on the right side is where I keep my rain gear and all of the other protective stuff and tools and whatnot. So if I were to pull off to the side of the road and have to do some maintenance on my bike or change my clothes for the weather conditions, I can go ahead and do that and not be standing in traffic. Now, there's something that I probably should have done here at the very beginning of this whole process, and that was to put the saddlebags on the bike and then strap everything else down, because yeah, here's my sign. Alright, well, with all that, I'm just going to go ahead and take a Velvo's ticket, and see you guys next time. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, go ahead and hit me up in the in the comments of YouTube or Facebook or wherever this may be, and I will apologize in advance for the lip sync being off. It's not my fault. It's Verizon. It's not Verizon. It's Motorola and the